Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are looking at the Bluetti AC200L portable power station. It is a 2400 watt with 2048 watt hours. It is on sale for half price, which is $7.99, and you might be able to get a coupon to drop that another $50, which is what I ended up doing. This unit is on sale for half price. I couldn't say no. They upgraded it so much that it's just unbelievable what you get in this package for the money. So this AC200L is like the Max, has the RV input, which I really wanted. The AC200P didn't have that, but I didn't need it at the time. So right now you might hear it running. I've got the microphone on cutting out noise, but this fan just came on the 200P, and it is pulling 311 watts. It's at 57%. The AC200L is at 51%, is pulling 138 watts. We are going into the transfer switch from both of them. Originally, I was going to use just one, but then after discussing with AI, it really came up with a good idea to run two. So through the transfer switch, you have two legs going into the house, two lines, L1 and L2. You got a meter for one and a meter for two, and they're very well balanced. So each set of switches is for line 1, line 2, line 1, line 2, line 1, line 2, and so forth. I got 10 switches, so I have 5 lines running off of one Bluetti, 5 lines running off the other Bluetti. So some of the things, well, for one thing, let's just talk about price. This lists for over $1,500, and it's on sale for $7.99, and you might get a discount to $7.50. And maybe Black Friday, it even goes lower. Who knows? I saw that it might have been at $700 at one time. So $700 for a 2400 watt, 2048 watt hour unit that comes complete, all in one. You got your solar MPPT controller. You got your inverter, charger. It's just all built into one. Now this package was really cool when it came out, but they have made some great improvements. Now they have taken away the 2 wireless charging pads on top. That I think it's on a higher grade unit, but for this price, this does what I needed to do. This is for hurricane backup. Power goes out, storming outside, you can't run out and start your generator, and I do have a generator. I ran it through Hurricane Ian for 10 days. But at night, I shut it off just because I didn't want to leave it out and get the unit stolen, theft, that sort of thing. So we ran without electricity between 10 at night and 4 in the morning. Now this will solve that. This will fill the gap. And we had 10 days of straight sun after Hurricane Ian. So with solar, you wouldn't have to run the generator that much. And if I get more panels, I wouldn't have to run the generator at all. So gas is very scarce during a hurricane. So you either have it before the hurricane, or you can't get it during or after the hurricane for weeks. So these 2 units are part of my backup plan. They help out with all the situations like that. But it wasn't in my plans to run both of them at the same time. So nice conversation I had with Grok AI, came up with the idea, and it just so happens that I already had the splitter cable because I was running 2 legs out of the Bluetti AC200P. So I didn't even have to buy a cable. All I had to do is switch to plug into both Bluettis, and I'm able to power up 5 and 5 instead of 10 from 1. So that gives me twice the capacity. So we're running 2,048 watt hours times 2 because these 2 units are very comparable. Now I want to show you some of the cool things about the Bluetti AC200L. This is a charging brick to go with the Bluetti AC200P if you want to charge up off of AC. Now that puts out just a little under 500 watts. But they had a really cool deal back then that you could get the charge enhancer. This simulates a solar panel, so you could plug this into your generator and plug this into the AC200P, and you could charge both going into the AC200P at the same time. But you still didn't get half of what you get here. I say half configuratively. This will charge at 1400 watts. You can put it in turbo mode for 2400 watts, and you can charge it from 0 to 80% in around 45-50 minutes. It charges up really fast. Now, you really don't want to use the turbo mode much. I think it might cut down on your longevity, but you really don't need it. So if you need to start your generator after the storm is over, you can fire up your generator, run the house on the generator, and charge these up. You charge these up, you're good to go the next time you need them, or during the nighttime when you want to lock your generator up and shut it off. So putting all of this into one small package at half the price of what it's going for, half the price of what it's listed for, I think is a very good deal. Let me pardon my mess here. I've got a garage to clean up. So you plug in this one cord and you get 1400 watts input. Now right now we're bringing in from the solar 178 watts, 180 watts, 185 watts, and 150 watts. Now we have split the solar between the two and charging both of them at the same time. Of course, it takes twice as long to charge both of them, but we are picking up sun right now, and we're running 51%, 55%. They're running about 4% close to each other most of the time, even though this one is pulling out 300 watts, and right now this one's only pulling 62 watts. This one has a refrigerator, this one has a freezer, and all the internet and routers and Wi-Fi. But during a storm, the wind's blowing, you're not going to start your generator in the middle of the storm. Just come out here. These are all charged up. Flip the switches, have them turned on, and then you can power up your essentials. I think it's a pretty good deal. Now, granted, I lived here for many years without any loss of power outages. And the last hurricane, not Ian, we had Irma, Ian. I can't think of the last one. The last one, the power was only out for half a day. They put it up. But Ian blew down, I think it was 10 electrical poles on the street. And we had, and around town, we had no electricity. Stores were out of electricity. So we were actually running good. We had the transfer switch already. We had the generator running, and we had refrigerator and portable air conditioners. But now we have a little bit better. In the middle of the storm, power's out. I don't have to do without electricity. All I have to do is flip the switches, and we are running electricity. Again, I'm not trying to sell you anything. This is what I spent my hard-earned money on. I like it. I like the value for the money. Of course, I'd prefer the Apex 300, the bigger one. I would like all the batteries to go with it, the expansion batteries that is. But I have to spend my money wisely, and this is what I chose to spend my money on. This is not a commercial for Bluetti. My son-in-law uses Bluetti, and during our conversation, it turned out that, he told me how good they've been for him. And if you look at some of the teardowns from some people that wire these up with non-factory expansion batteries, the build quality inside the Bluetti is exceptional. And I agree. I spend my money on it because I think it's a good purchase. Not trying to sell you anything, but if you want to have backup during emergency for your refrigerator, for your food, or for your lights, I think this is a good way to go. Combine that with a transfer switch, and it's basically seamless. Not automatic, but it is seamless. Just go out, flip the switches, and power up the house. Well, guys, I made that quick little video about the Bluetti, and I came in here, and my wife's making breakfast, and she is cooking, because I saw the wattage go up on the Bluetti, and it is powering this griddle. we are having arepas, which are like cornmeal pancakes, sort of like. They are little patties and pre-cooked from white cornmeal, and they are looking good. So the power is coming from the sun into the Bluetti, from the Bluetti into the house, and during a power outage, you can still be eating good. Thank you for stopping by the channel. Please hit like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.